since
It'll
there's
be
no
a
like
classic.
presentation.
This is the best start to the intro because hey,
Hold on,
all right,
wait a
y'all.
second.
Thank you for tuning in. To
He
Dixie.
can cut that off, Nelson. He can fucking cut that
I
off.
think it's kind of funny we have the banter before.
You're so dumb.
I know I am. But
Why? Why are you de facto in charge of this?
I don't know. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Dixieland of the Proletariat. We're going to talk about Southern working class history and current events through a leftist perspective. Make sure to like us on social media at Dixieland of the Proletariat or Dixie Prol. And if you want to give your wages to a bunch of rednecks, and subscribe to our Patreon page at patreon.com/DixieProl. Got a lot of cool stuff to give you, including CDs, stickers, and a cookbook. We also have a Spotify playlist with some great artists you also check out. This podcast is brought to you by Newport 100 in a Box, Camel Silver's Black Coffee, Box Wine, and our lovely fans. Shout out to our new Patreon subscribers, Jenna, Jason, and Hannah. Our monthly Patreon surplus goes to groups that are run by and or help marginalized people directly. As always, I'm Nelson.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm Brother William.
I am former Tyler Farmer Pig.
And I'm senior whoever, Tommy.
I'm tired. Let's do this.
This is the fan Q&A episode. Yay.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do something special real quick.
Right out of the gate, what we got?
Right out of the gate, what
Right
we
out
got
of the gate.
before we jump in, because this is all about the fans. We're all driven by fans. We wanted to shout out to one of our fans. We wanted to talk about one of our most favorite special listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lovely Miss Morgan McKinney. Woo!
I'm glad that our
Yeah.
podcast is part of her self-care. That is great.
Yes, Morgan listens to us every week when she's like winding down, and we just wanted to shout her out because she's doing something really special. She is one of the best goddamn bartenders, mixologists in the South. And so COVID's been really, really, really awful for her. So just through her own ingenuity and gumption, she has put together this really incredible online series of cocktail classes. So we wanted to like steer y'all in her direction, just give her some love, see if we can get her some support. So you can follow her on Instagram at Morgan the Sparrow. And from there, you'll see a link. You can sign up for her newsletter where you can get incredible cocktail recipes. It's called The Booze Hound. You can support her on Patreon as well and get a lot more materials. And like she focuses on everything from classic cocktails to like if you're not a drinker, she's got low ABV and non-alcoholic cocktails. But the best part of all of this is part of the reason we want to support her is this broad is out there doing stuff like running full tiki courses where everyone is learning how to like turn a banana into a dolphin while simultaneously having to learn about the colonization of Hawaii, because that's just the kind of person that she is. She is trying to make the art of cocktails as intersectional as possible, and we just love her and want to send her some love.
Very cool.
Fully
That was
like it.
literally the best promo for any one I've ever heard. That was amazing.
She has no idea that we're recording that right
I
now.
know, right?
Surprise, bitch!
And that flows in perfectly with our first fan question. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage? Y'all.
I like beer. I like craft beer.
Tommy,
Oh,
you're you an
really?
IPA guy? Please tell me you're not an IPA.
I am an IPA. guy.
IPAs taste like
Dude,
straight garbage.
Dude, you taste like garbage.
I know I do, but if you fermented a fucking
How do you
pine
wait?
cone,
No,
it'd be
wait.
goddamn
What?
IPA.
How do you know that Nelson tastes like garbage?
Because Tommy and I had an
I've had-
experience in high school together that we don't
You
want.
know. All right, we were in band camp.
That was true. There's a video on YouTube. Well, that's his brother and me, but
Yeah.
Well, Will
I'm
Muslim.
yeah,
So Will is Muslim
Will-
and Nelson is teetotal. So
I may get in trouble, but I mean, I've had like, I'll drink like a little bit of Chevy on Passover.
I won't drink a little Manischewitz on Passover. Manischewitz is disgusting.
It's a, you know,
It's cough syrup for Jews. Like it's
Very
so
sweet.
gross. I'm a whiskey gal of particularly the Scottish variety. I like a good peaty smoke bomb. So like lower end bottles, I'm all about a Lafroig 10. But if somebody were to magically send a bottle of Highland Park 18 to my house, I'm not going to be fucking mad about it.
And I guess this right here is the part where everybody expects me to come in and say, "Ooh, I like corn liquor. I like corn liquor." Yeah, moonshine's good, but
No, it's not. Put that shit in a
you
fucking
just-
barrel. White whiskey
heckle-
is not whiskey. It needs to be finished in a goddamn barrel.
Did you
Yeah,
just heckle yourself?
I did. But I like
Wait, what?
I mean, here lately I enjoy a good rosé, but I like everything from like a good beer to I really love Call Surf. Call Surf is great.
Have you tried Manischewitz?
Yeah. Well, I mean, but the Manischewitz doesn't have opiates in it, so.
Not with that attitude, it doesn't.
Yeah, corn.
I had like 2 beers a few weeks ago. Actually, I had 2 beers like a few months ago and like dry heaved at like 4:00 in the morning. So my body is
Pussy.
completely, I know, right? My body's completely rejected alcohol. So I'm with Will.
You little bitch.
Alcohol is haram. We do not partake in the devil's hooch.
3 out of the 5 of us are currently drinking.
Well, no, maybe if you laid off the fucking Adderall, the beer wouldn't hurt so much.
Dude, I have 99 proof isopropanol alcohol right here. That's all I need.
Don't drink
You won't
that.
booze it.
Don't
You won't
drink
booze
I'm not gonna fucking drink it. I don't need to clean out my insides. I'm not fucking Trump. I'm not fucking Trump telling folks the fucking Lysol bath is fucking your fucking body and like mainline fucking Lysol. Get the fuck out of here.
That's enough about that bitch. Next question.
Next question. Alrighty. Top 5 accessible books on theory. Will, take it away. Tyler doesn't know how to read. I don't know how to read.
Let's just all
Tommy
throw one
reads.
in.
Tommy reads animated.
Yeah, everyone just throw their favorite like Welcome to
read
Theory
that.
book.
all right, like from my perspective, I like Orientalism by Edward Said, and then I also like Wretched of the Earth by Franz Fanon.
I think that if you're really just starting out, the last thing you need to do is dive into actual theory. It's just fucking heady, and most of it's not written in accessible language. So I recommend going with something that's like actually like a curated guided reader. So I like From Marx to Gramsci. I'm trying to remember the name of the editor. I want to say it's Paul LeBlanc. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so it's basically just taking several philosophers and theorists, and it's I mean, it's a fucking textbook, but it's annotated and guided to help you understand their writing styles, the important points, to get a better grasp of what you do want to take a deeper dive into. Nelson can't read.
I don't know how to read. I just look at these like letters and they form words that I think. I've been told what certain letters form certain words. I don't know. I've read more history than I have theory. I guess when it comes to theory, I don't know. I like to start people off on the ABCs of socialism because it's an easy read and it's got cool looking graphics. Everything after that like Jacobin puts out is very idealistic, especially the Socialist Manifesto. I got about halfway through that and I was like, this is utter shit. And the Communist Manifesto, anything written by Marx is like really wordy and really just blah.
Manifesto is like 40 pages. It's a fucking pamphlet.
I know, but it's just trying to like get through is like pulling fucking teeth.
You think it was the Grundrisse?
Yeah.
I mean, like, full disclosure, if I walk into a bar and you're sitting there with your goatee and you're like reading Capital in public, I just think you're a douche.
Also, it's like 2,000
Look at
pages.
me. Look at me.
I read the Trotsky book on fascism.
That was good. I do like that.
Oh,
one.
How to Fight Fascism?
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
fashion?
Yeah.
Tommy, you got anything?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I have been reading. I've been reading this book called Bluets. It's a great book. Okay.
I legit thought you were going to say Twilight.
No. Bluet. It's a really good book. It's about this girl going through a breakup with this other girl and how it relates to the color blue. It's very powerful. It's a very, very good book.
Did John Green write it?
Are you trying to tell us that
No.
blue is in fact the warmest color?
Yeah, it's
Deep cut.
a
Tommy,
really good book.
Is this
Really
the
good book.
prequel to Fault in Our Stars?
What? No, and it's written in a really good prose. It's like reading a diary. It's like a.
It's not the novelization of
consciousness.
Neon Genesis.
No.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
God.
yeah, you
We
guys
are
should check that
dumb.
out.
What's it called? What's it
People.
called, Tommy?
It's called Bluettes.
He said that like 6 times, Nelson.
Yeah.
Let's Bluette.
Honorable. The Anarchist Cookbook.
Oh,
Oh,
classic.
God. I have a copy of it.
Classic.
Jesus Christ. Next question.
Okay, I have no idea what this is. This is like so. Anyway, it's what Coeli pattern did you grow up with? What core Coel? I don't know.
Put it in the chat and we'll tell you. I can't see your fucking phone when you hold it up to this. Do not hold the phone up to your
Lot of-
fucking
lot of
webcam,
visual
you
bits.
dumb bitch. Just type the word into the Zoom chat.
If I was really into like getting shitted on or like fucking just like if I was a sub, Kate would be fucking amazing right now.
Type it into the group chat.
I am.
Type it into this little Zoom
If
chat.
I
we got in front of
had
our
like a
faces.
worse relationship with my mom, Kate would be my dream girl.
Unattainable. Corral.
The fuck is that?
It's like plasticky, can't break it if you drop it. China, like dinnerware.
All right, what pattern did
shit,
y'all
we grew
grow?
up- grew
So
up
we
with them
just
yellow-
learned that Nelson's too fancy to have grown up with Corral.
We had good china from the home country, from Italy. Came over on a boat. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't have this whatever this pattern is. So y'all take it away.
We
We
used
had that
classic.
weird,
One
we
at
had
a
that
time.
weird like diamondy, like yellow, ugly fucking pattern. To be honest, we mostly just ate out of fucking margarine bowls.
What, like the one going around the border?
Yeah.
We used Johnson Brothers, like British China, because I did grow up very privileged. But I do remember the Corral commercials of them dropping the plates on the floor, and I do currently have something Corral-esque in my kitchen cabinets because the mighty have fallen.
Y'all are a bunch of bourgeoisie motherfuckers.
I am super bougie. Like I know. I like nice things. I can't
was
afford
Angles.
them, but I can't
I don't know
afford
what-
nice things, but I like them.
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
Yeah,
They're
Tommy, I'm right
plates
with
that
you.
you eat off of.
And you break
Yeah.
them like
You
when
put the food on them.
when your uncle gets out of line and you think he's a snitch, you hit him with it.
Or if you're like at a Greek wedding and you throw them on the floor, but it's Corral and everyone's disappointed because it didn't
Fucking
break.
Greeks.
I don't know. Next question.
That was a good
Uh,
question. Thanks for asking that. Whoever asked that.
What's your favorite leftist historical figure?
We have to pick one.
Yes.
I can't pick like 12, 8.
Okay, go like top 3.
Top 3. Rosa Luxemburg. Duh.
Duh.
No surprises. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn and Kid Blink.
What was the last one?
Kid Blink, the kid who led the 1899 Newsboys strike. The real one, the one that Jack Kelly in the movie Newsies is based off of.
Right on.
Yeah. I like cool teens shutting down the Brooklyn Bridge for their rights. These are the times that try the hearts of men. Like, no, they would write him in dialect in the newspapers, so he sounded exactly like this as you was reading them, and the kid was just a fucking badass, and they won their strike, so fuck yeah.
Nelson, who you got?
John Reed, because him and my granddad are apparently friends. I should be more into like Italian. I mean, this is Gramsci, but I should be more into like Italian revolutionary leaders, but you don't really know a lot about them.
Most of them were fascist.
That is true, unfortunately. Man. The dude who killed Trotsky and
Oh, come on.
and
Too soon.
and God, I don't know.
The architect.
That was my favorite segment of Mexican history, was like going over the muralists, because like every Mexican like muralist is insane. They're all like super, super fucking partisan. left wing as shit. There were 3 big ones. I mean, sorry.
Will just willed all
Will
over
just
that.
willed all over that.
Stop saying that. I don't
All
know
right,
what
so
that means.
Nelson can't think of one. Tommy, what's yours?
I mean, just recently, I've been really getting into Fred Hampton again. So,
Oh yeah, Fred Hampton.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you were going to tell us Maggie Nelson, the author of this really good book, Bluettes.
Listen, guy, it's a good book. I just looked at the rating. It's like 4.3 out of 5. Okay,
Just
Listen,
breaking balls here. Just breaking balls.
I have a sensitive side. Okay, and I
never would have guessed. Tommy, we have to relive some stories when we tell some stories on here.
Tyler, no one cares. Stop playing inside baseball. Tyler, who you got?
Oh wait! I got one more. Obviously the great Margaret Thatcher. Like, shit.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Tyler?
Pablo Escobar, Che Guevara, Stalin.
Stalin.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Of course.
Here we go.
It's all of us. It's really secretly Stalin because we're such a bunch of fucking tankies. We're
Well, what
such
did we say?
tankies.
What did we say last
no,
night? Critical support for the dudes who killed Lord Mountbatten.
You shushed me when I mentioned the word Tardar. You shushed me. So that, you, not all of us are.
I'm sending the NKVD to you right now.
All right. Quit talking about shit that no one was in the room for.
No, we're not. I'm not a. Okay, but I just the Stalin thing. We gotta. Put. A
Well, I mean,
distance
okay. Well, that's
there.
one of the questions. Is like with Stalin. I mean, like, okay. When it comes to Stalin, first off, we're Southern working class history and leftist. Okay, collective. The only time.
No, we're not doing this. Do not go down this fucking rabbit hole. Long story short, we mentioned Stalin in passing, and then some dude flipped out on the internet and thinks we're all tankies, and we all think it's silly. Moving on.
I'm
Okay.
a tanky.
I'm a tanky.
All right.
I'm built like a tank. I'm not. I'm a very
Kate
small
the
person. I'm 5'2". All right. Next question.
Okay, so I'm gonna take some
Why
liberties
didn't
with
you
this.
get mine in on that?
All right, go,
Oh,
Will.
yeah,
All
fuck
right,
you, Will.
Ayatollah, someone, and
Fuck off. Ayatollah Talagani.
Wait. Let me get Google up real quick. Hold on. Okay,
No.
let's go.
Che Guevara, Subcomandante Marcos of the
Change his name.
Zapatistas. Yeah, those are it. Check out Ali Shariati. Check out Ayatollah Talagani.
Hey, can I get an honorable mention in real quick?
what?
Yeah.
The bullets against the Romanov family.
Dude, the Red Army dudes who shot the Romanov. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna take a little liberties of this because my friend Matt sent this because he's in the Black Hills. But he basically asked, like, when are you coming to do a show in the Black Hills? But this leads to the bigger question: when the pandemic ends, would we ever want to do this on the road?
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I read that today. I was like, oh man, that would be really cool.
Do people want us to do that Waffle House thing?
Well, one, I would also
Dude,
like to
I
point
really
out
wanna do
that to dear Matt that our episode with Kaeza was part 1 of a 2-parter, and she will be coming back to talk about exactly that. She's coming back to talk about the Black Hills. So it is at least going to be covered soon.
Yeah. But I'm totally down to take this on the road when the pandemic is whatever, if we don't all die.
I hate traveling with other people. I hate
Well,
it.
Kate, you can
I
follow,
hate
you can
it.
follow along. Like, we'll just pile in a van.
I love traveling. I cannot stand traveling with other people. I feel like too beholden to doing things that other people. I feel like I can't do what I want when I want to.
Okay.
And I just, bleh.
Then I think that we could continue how we do it. Like, we'll still never meet Kate, but we'll just like Kate will call in and we'll Zoom at Waffle House. And
I'm an elaborate hologram.
yeah, exactly. Like Kate is just a figment of our collective imagination. So we'll just continue that. We'll travel, and by it's probably just going to be me and Tommy because we don't have obligation. Well, we'll tag along. Tyler, you can bring the kids. I think it'd be a fun family vacation. We rent an RV. That should be dope.
Yeah.
All 4? I mean, I have an RV.
I can
You have an RV?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, we already got it. We already got it.
Done. It's gonna happen. All right.
It's done.
Before Kate has a stroke. Oh, here we go. This will be fun. Also, what's the worst job boss story from each of us. So what's the worst experience we've had from like a boss, manager, or job experience?
Oh man.
Ooh, I
I'll
got a good
start.
one. I got a
I'll
good
start. When I used to bus, I had a dude. I had one drunk Hyundai executive puke all in the sink, and I had to clean it up. And then I had a dude shit in the urinal. I had to clean it up. That was pretty disgusting.
No. I've got something better than that. Same job, same boss.
I mean, goddamn, Tyler.
Jeez.
Same.
Well, Tyler's canceled. Will.
I worked at this Thai restaurant one time where, the worst boss story. I don't know. Maybe I kind of asked for it. I worked at this restaurant one time where it was right when American Sniper came out. And I said, fuck Chris Kyle. He got what he deserved. And they fired my ass. Worth it.
All right, so you got fired for hating on veterans. That's fucking hilarious. Hilarious.
Tommy, I feel like you have a really fucked up one. So, like, Kate, you want to go, and then Tommy round it all out with God knows the stories from Ann Street.
Jesus.
Is it worst boss story or worst work story?
It's worst job / boss story.
Here's just to throw this out there. Here's the difference between asking this to men and women. Is 3 out of 4 women are going to start that with trigger warning sexual assault, and I'll leave it at that. And that's my worst boss story.
Ooh.
Tommy, how many times you had a gun pointed at you at work?
Couple times, at least two or three. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
But Ann Street.
Next question.
That crash and fucking burn.
Y'all, I'm not going to lie to people,
I mean, yeah, no,
but I'm
don't
also not
lie.
going to go into the gory details of something really horrible.
Yeah, obviously, no. We
Yeah.
don't expect you to do that.
Did I watch that like the pig shit episode bad or?
That was worse than the picture episode. That skirted the line of like, let's just not talk about
Let's
it.
stop
because we're
talking
gonna
about it.
cut
We're
all
supposed to have
out.
to edit out this whole fucking segment. Next question.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Nelson, just read a fucking question instead of like weird squint-eyed giggling.
I'm weird squint-eyed giggling at Tyler because I'm thinking about the times like someone said on Twitter that Tyler was their favorite, but he like skirts the line of being canceled all the time.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, who inspired y'all to even start a leftist Southern working class podcast?
Nelson inspired me. He came to me and he said, "Do this with me, or I'm not going to do it."
Basically.
And I said, "This be fucking tight."
And then I was
So
like,
that's what I did.
Tyler, do this, and he was like,
No. You made a status on Facebook, and I was like, let's do something about country music and drugs and call it CMT on DMT.
That's dumb.
And now I'm a communist.
No, but I've always thought like you've got to be like some level of like narcissist to sit and listen to like record your own shit or whatever and think that it's like worth putting out.
Oh,
But
honey, I don't listen to us.
I don't listen to those either.
no. But to think that people like want to hear what you have to say, but like I don't know, coming around to thinking like it's better if more people get in the conversation, right? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have done it on my own probably, but I'm glad I did. You guys are cool as shit.
Yeah, it radicalized me in a way that I wasn't.
We're still bringing you over.
This whole project is taking years off my life. I just want y'all to know this.
Yeah, I think the bottom line on it is regardless of how we individually came to be in this room, like the collective thought is that there's a gross misconception that the South is nothing but dumb rednecks. And, we're 5 like-minded people who don't agree all of the time, but, we're on the same team. We want to hear those stories. We want to provide a space for those stories to be told, and that people can advocate for themselves and, bring important things to light. And, there's a lot of other great podcasts out there doing that. Just not necessarily a lot of it has twang on it.
This is very well put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got tired of people asking me if I knew Klansmen and fucked my cousin, so I figured I'd start a podcast to answer those questions.
Cockeyed cousin fucker.
Hey, I don't know any Klansmen.
I don't either.
I mean, I'm
No,
cool with a couple of them.
I just know Tommy.
Yeah.
Show us your face.
Show us your face.
All right, this one. Okay, so just this one. This person says just started listening to y'all. Picked up on the pronunciation of Appalachia later on. It irked me. So I'm guessing like I always thought it was Appalachia. I've always
Well,
called it
that's because
Appalachia.
you're stupid.
Obviously, I'm a fucking moron. So and not that like my,
language is fluid and you can pronounce it however you want.
yeah. Thank you, Will. And also, as I
People who
grew
are
up-
from Appalachia tend to prefer it to be pronounced. I think it's kind of like Nevada, where it's like everybody from Nevada says Nevada, but the entire rest of the country is taught Nevada.
it's like split in Missouri from like Missouri and Missouri.
I actually don't know anybody from Missouri who says Missouri, and I
I've
live
got-
very close to Missouri.
I've
Nelson
got
just pronounced
kin in
it
New York and they say Appalachia. I mean, in North Carolina. I've got kin in North Carolina that say Appalachia, but that's like right on the Georgia border.
Yeah, I mean, like the good people of Boone. I mean, like it's Appalachian State University, and everybody on that campus will yell at you about it.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
damn. Maybe you're right, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go there then because I slip up and say Appalachia.
You'll learn real quick. You'll learn.
They'll learn real quick.
You'll learn. They'll
I got nothing to lose.
real quick.
I got nothing to lose and 500 rounds.
It's just like it's Willamette. Damn it.
I guess it's people who pronounce all the
Appalachia.
mispronounced names in Alabama, like Kalijah and Wetumpka. It's Arab, Alabama.
Montaga.
We have a Milan, Tennessee. It's spelled Milan, but it's pronounced
Let's
live in
Milan.
get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You know they're not
God,
putting
yeah.
any of their music in the live action version.
I don't care.
I
I
hate
could not
all
care less
Disney
about
movies.
Disney.
Yeah.
Next question.
This one that skip that one for now.
Oh my God, you were like not prepared.
I thought we were just gonna have fun. Okay, you want?
Yeah, I at least thought you'd have them like in a list. You're like
I do have them
scrolling
list.
through your phone.
I have them like laid out when they sent it to me. All right, so this is gonna cause some controversy because Tyler sucks. But is front of the house or back of the house harder? Which one is more skilled? Front of the house is
Oh,
harder,
God.
and back of the house can eat shit.
Fuck Nelson. Back of the house all day, every day. Every day.
Who here's
Every
worked
day.
both?
See?
I've worked both.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
I've
no.
worked both.
I mean, like not like I filled in on a freaking expo shift. I mean, like was hired to be a line cook at the minimum.
Sweat
They wanted me to
over the
fry, and I was like,
fucking
oh,
fryer.
fuck that.
All right, then you don't actually get a fucking say in it because you
I
haven't
do
done
get a
both
say.
jobs.
I do get a say because you fucking motherfuckers fuck up my order, and then I get fucking my money
You can
taken
suck
away.
my fucking dick.
Y'all are gonna make 15 an hour regardless,
That's how
and
the
I get
game-
fucked.
We know that. That's how the game's played. Like, we know that you hate back of house, right? But they hate you too for the equally good reasons, Tyler.
I know none of you front of the house fuckers will see me out back. That's what I know. Y'all can say all that slick shit, but when it comes time to meet out back, I've never seen a server that can
I'll
beat
meet
my
you
ass.
out back. You've never asked
Yeah.
me to meet you out
I'm
back.
sure Nelson's sitting here like, God damn it, they're always fucking everything up, blah, 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 blah. And Nelson's the same guy who like fucking keys in an order with like 25 fucking modifications on it and then doesn't walk back there and tell them. And it's just
I
like, oh,
always
they'll
walk
read the
back there
ticket.
because they don't read the
I don't
fucking
believe you.
ticket. They don't read the
can't tell
ticket,
you
so I
later.
have to go back there and be like, look, these motherfucking Karens wanted everything taken off and added to this fucking salad. Who gets
Yeah,
a
the
salad
important-
without lettuce?
The important
No, no, no.
thing is
Wait,
to
what?
have a good relationship, right? It's got to work. So
I can't tell you how many times I've seen Nelson carry out side salads with entrees. Like he's had first course.
Oh, we
second
haven't
course,
worked. We haven't worked together in like 3 years.
Bitch, me and State Farm both remember, or Pepperidge Farm both remember.
It could be State Farm because I had to wait on them. Oh no, that was
Nelson,
Alpha.
when do you work again, Nelson? I know where that back door is.
I
know what
work
time
Thursday. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, but I vote that back of house is harder entirely because I don't take heat well. I can't.
agree.
I can't fucking stand it. I can't. I cannot. That being said, I'm also the worst server in America, but that's also the reason I don't wait tables anymore.
I can do my job
Sorry,
shitty drunk. You can't wait a table shitty drunk.
Say that again.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I don't wanna wait.
I can bartend shitty drunk. I can't do table service. I can't do it. I can't do table service
That's
sober.
horrible.
Yeah, it's weird.
I've done lines off cutting boards and still performed at my best.
Yeah, I can
obviously.
take 8 cocktail orders, from 6 different people, make them all, do the math in my head on what they owe me and get them out efficiently. But if I have to walk to your table, you are never getting your ranch. It's not
No,
going to
Something about the act of walking into the kitchen that just acts as a portal of forgetfulness.
For me, I'm one of those like touch it one type of brains, where it's like I start a task, I finish a task, and so it's like if I'm behind a bar and I'm in a locale, I can do all of it. But like if I'm having to move around and compartmentalize what belongs in certain spaces, my brain like does not function. I can't remember what I'm doing from space. It's really bad.
Nelson's a decent server, and Will's got a lot of heart.
I actually think when Tyler left, the quality of the food definitely went down at the restaurant. I had the chicken piccata the other day and it fucking sucked.
Okay, next question.
How are y'all doing today? That's literally a question. I think it was a nice question.
Pretty good. Pretty
I'm
good.
so tired.
I'm pretty gutted because Justin Towns Earl died.
Oh,
Yeah. Big RIP.
Big RIP.
I'm teetering on the line of being drunk. So, and I got tomorrow off. So
Let's just push you right over that.
Tommy had an eventful fucking night.
Oh yeah. One of my stores got broken into,
oh, damn.
and I was up till 4 dealing with that. So
y'all can't see Tommy, but Tommy always has on the most majestic silk do-rags.
He really does.
He looks like a mythical, like
And
he looks like a folklore.
And behind him is the most elaborate fucking. What are those,
Amiibo
Tommy?
collection I've ever
Amiibo.
seen.
Yeah, Amiibo collection.
I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
It's some nerd shit for anyone that's wondering what that means. It's just some
If
nerd
they get
shit.
it, they get it. If they don't, they don't.
yeah.
If you
Next
have,
question.
oh my God, Gabriel or Collins Aerogenesis?
Collins.
Collins.
Collins. Tommy's gonna go with the Smiths. It's panic on the streets of London.
I feel like that question was like inspired by the Cure versus Smiths debate.
Which is the Cure, obviously.
That's one of the
Also, like,
hardest
So
questions.
dumb.
I want to let whoever submitted that know that like 5 people in unison like leaned forward like they were going to say something, stopped, got real wide-eyed, looked really confused for a moment. Like, no, that's the best question. That's the hardest question we had.
I can't tell you, like, when it comes to the Smiths, I can't tell you how many times that I've had like someone that I was trying to court get in my car, and the first song I'll put it on is "There's a Light That'll Never Go Out."
Yes. Yeah.
But that's because I'm super white, and I lean on that like Caucasian edgy craziness too much.
If it makes you feel any better, I have been more than once suckered into somebody by the existence of a Joy Division t-shirt. So I am that idiot. I am that girl.
Does anybody here think the Cure is better?
I think the Cure is better.
The answer is the Cure.
Oh my God.
No, like
Tommy was the only Smiths fan.
Jeez.
Tommy was the old when we polled the fans, it was like 80 to 20 Cure versus Smiths.
Well, listen, that's
Wait a minute, though. Hold on.
Even when you
Listen,
okay, Tommy,
that's-
defend yourself. Tommy, defend yourself.
that just means 80% of our fans are wrong. That's all that means. So
I'm with Tommy.
I never knew that Jordan Peterson fronted the Smiths.
Robert Smith is life. Disintegration is an incredible album.
No.
Like, all y'all suck my fucking dick.
And Mercedes
question.
are
It's not
fascist.
arguing Disintegration isn't like top 5 albums, whatever, of to me in my heart or whatever. And it's not like a frontman to frontman comparison, because if it was Robert Smith, like 1,000 fucking %, right? But like, whew, those riffs by Marr and those
Okay.
like,
That's
Right.
he's the only good part
The only
of a
good part of
mediocre
Smiths.
band.
Yeah.
He is a
No.
he is a
mediocre.
yeah, that's crazy.
Dinosaur Jr. is better than
This
both.
isn't one of those things where it's like, oh, the Cure is better for me. I actively dislike the Smiths.
I'm stunned. I'm maybe a little offended.
I don't
you,
care.
Will. Thank you, Will. I
Well,
was so
you and my high
attacked.
school boyfriend can talk about it. What's the next question?
Jesus Christ. Ooh.
What is it?
Sorry,
Read it.
I'm a little spicy tonight. I'm
A
tired.
little. Jesus. Favorite song by a fictional band or artist?
That thing you do.
What is that?
You doing that thing you do. Tearing my heart into a million pieces like you. I will sing this whole fucking thing if you don't stop me.
What is it? Who is it?
Yeah, who is this?
That thing you do from the movie That Thing You Do
No, I'm
by
sorry.
The Wonders. Oh my God. You guys have never seen this movie?
I'm a
There's
Philistine, I
a
guess.
lot of people at home sitting there. Tom Hanks, and like it's a 1960s like Beatles-esque pop band that he like manages and promotes to stardom, and they wind up being a one-hit wonder. It's got Liv Tyler. Ethan Embry plays like the idiot bass player. Steve Zahn is super annoying through the whole thing. Oh my God, it's a fucking classic. Tom Everett Scott, like, oh my God, you guys have never fucking seen this movie? Are you all fucking with me? Are
No,
you
I'll
all
check it out,
fucking
though.
with me? Oh my God, yeah. But and if not That Thing You Do, actually, I would say because it's not just part of the soundtrack, it is performed by a character, Not in Nottingham, as Alan Adale, as performed by Roger Miller in Robin Hood.
All right,
See,
all
I
right.
was gonna say the what's the one the Robin Hood and Little John song in that movie.
Robin Hood and Little John
Animated
run
one?
through the forest.
Either that one or Dude Who Ripped His Pants by SpongeBob.
All right, love it. I like the Jetson. There's a band in the Jetsons, and they sing this little like kind of doo-wop thing. It's like we're going way out, way out. That's where the fun is. That's pretty tight. That little thing from childhood on Boomerang.
Yeah, that was good. The Banana Splits. Anything they did was fire.
The banana.
Kersey's Metal Hands. Fantastic music from Peep Show. And what's the other band they had? Donnie something's Chocolate Homunculus. Love it.
Nelson.
I can't believe you guys have never seen That Thing You Do.
I had to
How
look
is
it up.
this
I had it,
possible?
I had it in my head, but I had to look it up. It's Ronnie Matthews. I saw your face in WoW from that Hey Arnold episode.
See, I thought you were. I thought you were gonna go with the guy.
Country song. Mr. Quinn.
Oh my God, I forgot Mr. Quinn did country. Yeah, that was great too. But it's like, I saw
thought
your
Nelson was
face
gonna
in
go-
WoW. What, Tyler?
I thought Nelson was good. I thought Nelson was gonna go with the guy that's the beginning scene of Godfather, where the guy's singing at the wedding.
Oh my God. Fucking, I get Tommy
No,
Go, and
that-
I remember it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy that sent Luca Brasi to get him out of his contract.
Yeah, the dude that was supposed to be Frank Sinatra, yeah. Johnny Fontaine. That was it, Johnny Fontaine.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Tommy.
Wait. All right. So the best album. I can't think of the name of the song, but I don't know if you guys have watched Walk Hard. But
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes.
the Bob Dylan song. That
Oh my God. In the mouse with the overbite and June Dore say, can you see?
I love it when he goes psychedelic.
yeah.
When he gets all like weird Charlie Manson.
He does so much coke and invents punk. Oh, it's like, what does Bob Dylan think? What do your parents think about your protest music, Dewey? What do your parents think about my protest music?
The
Good
music
fucking
from the Righteous Gemstones. That
Yes.
yeah, hell yeah, dude. That shit is so fucking good.
Oh, what's the name of that song? I downloaded that song. What is it?
Misbehaving.
Misbehaving. Yes.
Fucking
Dude.
song from Flight of the Conchords.
Dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
I love that show. I can't wait for season 2 of that show.
Yeah, that shit was really good.
What is it?
Yeah. The Righteous Gemstone.
It's really good.
Okay.
I can't believe you fuckers haven't seen That Thing You Do. I'm so
God damn,
disappointed in all
no.
of you.
Watch it.
We watch good movies.
It's so good.
But
I won't.
I
watch
think this
Tom
might
Hanks.
be an age thing. I think it's like slightly before all y'all's time.
or that
By like, I mean by like 2 years.
or that I just watched
what I mean?
good movies.
Yeah.
Are you just waiting for the movie adaptation of Bluettes?
Listen, oh
Tommy's
my
like,
God.
I had The Fault in Our Stars. Bluettes is next, and then Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge to Terabithia is the saddest thing in the
It's the
world.
saddest
Next question.
Fucking thing ever.
You guys shit on Bluettes, but I tell you,
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna cry and really like it. I
I bet
understand.
there's a fan out there that's gonna be like, "Oh my God, yeah, I know what you're talking about."
There probably is.
Bluettes. It's a great book.
Okay. All right. So breakfast on a bun or biscuits and gravy. Y'all fuck with Whataburger, right? So I'm guessing this is a Whataburger thing. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know, but I fucks with Whataburger.
I fucks with Whataburger.
When in doubt, always biscuits and gravy. Always.
I don't know what breakfast on a bun is, but it sounds awesome.
It's like eggs and sausage and cheese and shit on a fucking hamburger bun.
Yeah, it's just a breakfast sandwich on a
Oh,
hamburger bun.
never mind. Lame.
Biscuits and gravy.
We do not have a Whataburger anywhere even close to Memphis. There are no Whataburgers in the state of Tennessee, but about twice a year, somebody makes a fake Twitter account and announces that Whataburger is coming to Memphis and Nashville, and then everyone freaks out and gets really excited, and at least one news station in each city picks it up,
Oof.
even though it's like generally outed as fake before the story airs, and they still run with it.
It's a pretty good bit.
So this person said, "Show me all your pets," but we can't show. So what
We're
pets
a
do you have?
podcast, which means that we do not have a visual component.
I guess the person didn't see that. Like I posted, it's like about the pod. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I will.
They-
I live with 4 dogs, 5 cats, currently 3 raccoons and 5 squirrels. I will send some pictures to Nelson and he can post them on our account.
Holy shit.
I got a cat named Beatrix. She's the shit. I've had her for 6 years now. And then I got the occasional porch possum or 2. Got a couple dogs that live down at my dad's. Got a bunch of ducks, chickens, fucking all kind of good shit.
No more pigs though. No
No more
pigs.
pigs. Well, no, look, we're raising a 2 for us, but I wouldn't say I'm a pig farmer anymore.
Brother William,
I'm sorry, what was the question?
pets. You got Zelda, right?
Yeah, Zelda. I've got this junkyard cat, and she's a scrapper, dude. I love her to death, but she weighs like 7 pounds, and everybody thinks that she's like sick and shit. But I mean, like, I'm taking her to the vet. She's cool. She's just a fucking junkyard, scrappy, teeny tiny cat.
Yeah.
I'll post pictures. She's adorable.
And now, for the second greatest cat I've ever seen in my entire life, Tommy. This cat is so
Yeah.
fucking fat, y'all. It's adorable.
Yeah. His name is Frank.
Frank the Tank.
Frank the
Frank
Tank.
Frank
the
a
Tank.
Is Frank a tanky? Is that the
Yeah.
tanky in our midst?
He
Frank is a tanky. Tommy, how big is your cat? Do you know when the last time he was weighed? It's like 25 pounds, right? This thing's fucking huge.
You know, he's a
He's a chonk.
1-year-old. You
He's
know,
a chunky boy.
If he's 25 pounds, he weighs more than twice my dog.
God,
It's 25 pounds easy. I'm pretty sure that's what his last thing was. Wait.
That's a big boy.
And he has like big eyes and he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, my name's
Yeah.
Frank."
It looks like a bobcat. It's weird. But I've always had
Nelson?
giant cats. Like I used to have a Maine
don't-
Coon.
I don't have any pets.
Oh, you
You
animal
fucking-
hater.
I have a boomer. It's kind of
No.
All
all right. So this one we're gonna get into geography. Why is it so damn hot in the South? Like I'm down here too, but God hates us. But does God hate us? Yes, God
Yes.
hates us.
not hate us.
God hates us.
We went totally different directions there, everybody.
It's very hot in the South because we're close to the equator, and the closer you get, the hotter it gets. So it's like I don't fucking know.
My theory is either
It's all the hatred.
God is
We
God
have
is dead and he's not watching the
Let
thermostat,
Tyler
or-
talk.
I don't remember what I said. God's dead. That's why it's hot. Either that or he's just snack.
Let's check Lester.
All right, Will, give us your reasoning why it's hot.
It's not reasoning. It's fucking. It's you just whatever. It's earth science, dude. You know, it's the humidity that makes it so bad. We have the same climate as like Vietnam, southern China. It's like a fucking humid subtropical whatever, near a rainforest, but not.
Shout out to
Nerd.
Hershey Man on the show.
Flat Earth. So
No, I just agree with this person very much, and I miss Chicago winters, which sounds like a crazy person thing to say, but I'll fucking stand behind it. I like cold. I like snow. Like, my favorite weather is like when it's really bright and sunny and there's snow on the ground, but it's like 15 fucking degrees out. Like, give me that shit. This shit's miserable. I hate it. I want to die. I'm sweating right now. I haven't stopped sweating since about mid-March, and I'm fucking mad about it, and I want it to stop.
That sounds like some Yankee bullshit.
Well, you have to remember, I am a fake Southerner, according to some asshole on the internet.
I mean, I still stand by that Tennessee is not the Deep South.
No, it's not the Deep South. It's still the
No
South.
one said it was the Deep South.
Yeah, Will. Quit
Who
trying to
said that?
start arguments.
Well, I mean,
Trotskyist.
there are maps
He wouldn't
that don't include Tennessee.
Deep South.
There are maps
Well,
that do.
We seceded. We shouldn't have. We were the last ones to. We were the first ones to go back. So we're also very non-committal on things, you know.
Y'all are Alabama's hat.
And you wear us so well.
Yeah. Y'all.
What's the next
Next
question?
This is, oh my God. What can we do to win back QAnon people? It's exploded in my digital community. You're not going to win them back. I mean,
No,
they're
don't even
fucking
try.
stupid to begin with. Like,
How do you-
they're all Nazis.
yeah.
You don't want them. Like,
Yeah.
these are not people that you want back on your side. But you know, like, there's you can't argue with stupid. You know, these are not people. There's no strategy of like trying to convince an insane person of through like rational measures. And I mean, honestly, like, bottom line, don't argue with strangers on the internet. It's a fucking waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. 98% of the time, they're sitting on the other end of the keyboard, also thinking that they're winning and doing a great job, and neither of
They
you are
like the
moving
tally
the other-
marks,
yeah.
like an internet arguments they want.
Neither of you moving anybody a single fucking inch, and it's like, it seems shitty because it seems like it's throwing in the towel, but like, they're out on the same mission you are. They're not out there trying to like educate themselves and learn more. If they were trying to educate themselves and learn more, they would be coming to you and asking legitimate questions and saying things like, I did not know that. I'm going to sleep on that and digest it a little bit, and I might come back to you if I have more questions. But if they're pushing back, they're not fucking listening to you. Like, you know, the internet is not a place for discourse. It seems really weird, but like, if no one's getting their fucking minds changed on their social media accounts. Like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're upsetting yourself. Go out into the world, volunteer for something, participate in an action. You know, that's where you're going to get shit done.
Here's my take on that. If you get all your stuff done, all your chores done, you can have a little trolling of the tree.
Yeah, I like the troll.
Will is the king troll. Will
Y'all are
is
like actual trolls. I'm talking to people who
Yeah.
are like, I'm going to go out, like, my aunt is posting blah, blah, blah. Your aunt's a dumb bitch.
the
And you
QAnon
can
people.
still love her
Yeah.
with all of your heart, but please know that as much as you love her, she's still a dumb bitch.
But you should bring them back into you should try to steer them toward, I mean, you share your worldview and you do it in a way that they're receptive to. If like, especially because obviously don't argue with strangers on the internet, baseline rule.
Will, are you
But,
fucking
like,
kidding me, dude? You argue with strangers. You got arrested for it. Like, you argue with
It's
strangers on the
not-
internet all the time.
It's not an argument. It's not an argument, right?
Wait.
You literally, I go on the City Watch page and the notifications on that are 9 times out of 10 you telling somebody to fucking die or some shit.
Wait,
That's
what
not
happened?
true.
Wait, time out. What happened?
Don't. I
What-
can't believe you blew this up.
What happened? What happened?
I'll tell
Will-
you privately.
Brother
Yeah,
William.
Okay.
Will likes to run his mouth, but he got in trouble one time because he ran his mouth to the wrong person.
He lied in the affidavit. I'll say that. Freedom of speech, baby. Landed to free my ass.
The same QAnon people like that were like 10 years ago 9/11 truthers, and before that they fucking like read the protocols of the elders of Zion and think that shit's real. Like, you're not going to win them back. They're fucking stupid. So
Yeah,
okay,
you know, I mean, especially when at this point, like, they're getting themselves nominated to run in a congressional race.
yeah.
You know,
there'll be 10 of them by November in there.
In Congress, these people
Then they'll get
who
to the truth.
who sincerely believe in Pizzagate and that there is an actual human called Q with Q level clearance, which BT dubs does not exist. That's not a thing. You know,
I am
like
Q.
they sincerely believe this, and these people are so wacky, and there's so many of them. Yeah, like, feeding the trolls at this point has demonstrated giving them power.
When the revolution comes, we can argue with them with the sounds of bullets.
I like the swift slice of a guillotine myself.
All right, Kate. This is from your friend Dan across the pond.
Dang!
I can tell because he put a U in favorite, and I remember him
Damn,
asking-
Dan.
They put a U in favorite, in it. That's not what Dan sounds like at all.
They gave us a shout out on the Ghost Stories podcast.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
this is from our friend of the show, Dan, from Real Life Ghost Stories podcast and 50p Movie Club podcast, and later to be named podcast. Yeah, and later to be named podcast on which Nelson and Tommy and I will be appearing.
Favorite music artist or band from a genre you normally don't like. So I guess stuff that we listen to that we don't want anyone else to know we listen to. So Tommy's K-pop, obviously.
No. People expect that from me. But let me
I
tell
don't
you.
think this means guilty pleasure, though. I think it means, like, I generally don't like this genre, but I understand that this is a banger.
Okay.
Neutral milk hotel.
Okay, so I hate everything country. I know, kill me right now. Yeah, whatever. Kill yourself. Or whatever. Bye.
Whoa.
But I
Tommy
do
Blair,
like,
some Garth Brooks.
I do like that Hank the Third album that was on that documentary. That,
Great to have-
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West
Wild and
Virginia.
Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, that is a banger.
Dude, they were talking about that in the kitchen at work. Shit's so fucking funny.
It is.
The Boone County mating call.
My name is Sue White, and I'm the 60th of the White family.
What do you mean they took the baby?
They took the baby.
CPS has the baby.
All right.
All right, Will. I already know what you've been posting on Instagram. So tell us your answer to this question. Do you freeze?
Well, I don't know what. Again, I have no idea what you're referring to. I don't like pop punk. I think that shit is corny as fuck. But I do.
I don't like
the
pop punk either. I hate
like
pop
it.
punk.
I like the Alkaline Trio. They're the.
I
exception.
like Alkaline Trio.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Class with me,
we're
my
wrong.
given tree.
It
It hasn't rained in years. You know who else likes Alkaline Trio? Dan, that submitted this question.
Oh shit! He'll love this.
Nelson,
Tyler, what you got?
I got Neutral Milk Hotel. I listen to indie every now and then, but like it's not something I'm very public about. I usually only listen to country and like trap music or coke music.
You gotta maintain the image.
But I do love a good Neutral Milk Hotel album, or honorable mention Cat Power. Really like Cat Power.
Oh yeah.
Nelson.
This is Mongolian death metal band called The Who, and I cannot fucking stop listening to them. They're so good.
You really like death metal?
I mean, yeah, Tommy and I used to play death metal together.
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's supposed to be from a genre that you don't like. It's supposed to be
Oh.
a
I
song.
mean, I don't know. Okay, well, I don't normally like
Or
listen to
band.
death metal. I have like stopped
Oh.
listening to it all the time, like years ago. So it's not something.
Way to
I like.
shoehorn the question into your answer.
Yeah, I'm a hardcore death metal fan. I don't know why.
Fun fact,
Some death metal
used to go-
singing for us real quick, Tommy.
Oh my god, no! Tommy does vocal covers and they're
Do
great.
do something. Give us something, Tommy. I can't do it.
No. It's
Um,
way
Fun
too
fact,
late.
I
We're
used
gonna
to-
link
I
that
used to
shit.
go. I used to go and beat kids up to Tommy's band and Nelson's old shitty band.
Oh yeah.
And I would say I generally do not like modern pop music. I have not listened to like a live radio station in probably 10 years. But Woman by Kesha is so fucking good. She brings in the fucking horn section from the Dap Kings, and it is tight. It hits super hard, and yeah. Turns out I like a Kesha song a lot.
What about WAP?
TikTok,
Oh my god, I love WAP. I've listened to WAP nonstop since it came out. It's fucking amazing.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this
when
house.
she straight up said he's got
horse.
When Ben Shapiro's fucking the
All
memes
the jokes,
about,
by the time
oh my god,
it's already too old to even riff on Ben Shapiro anymore. Mostly because I just fucking hate talking about Ben Shapiro.
when she said,
Speaking of Ben Shapiro, shout out to Paula Blanket Show.
what? Oh my god, shut up.
Your mic is being real wonky, Tyler. It's doing the weird echo thing real bad again.
Yeah, lean back.
What about
Lean forward. Okay, anyway, when she said he got a beard, I'm trying to wet it, I felt that in my soul. That was beautiful.
What's the next question?
I think this was Dan as well. Whomst is your favorite country musician? Mine's Tyler Childers. I love
That's
Tyler
totally a Dan question. He freaking loves country music.
Ooh, this is hard. Can I give three?
Yeah, go ahead.
Waylon Jennings, Ernest Tubb, and Hank Williams. Oh no, let me do four. Patsy
Do as many as you want.
Oh, Patsy Cline. Willie Nelson, obviously, he wrote, Walking After Midnight, and Willie Nelson too.
Tommy, do you want to bother answering? You've already declared that you hate country music.
Tommy's going to say fucking Dolly Parton.
I'm going to say Job for a Cowboy. That's,
I don't even know what that means.
Suspended Road is a twangy banger.
Marty Robbins. I guess that maybe is more like Western.
yes.
I don't know.
Marty Robbins is good.
You can include Western swing. You can include Bakersfield.
Well, then, hell yeah, Marty Robbins.
Also, shout out to Bob Will and the Texas Playboys.
Hell yeah.
Best Western swing band.
Kate?
Obviously, I'm going to start yelling about Dolly Parton again. Surprise to no one. We can hit some more current, Americana, alt country folks as well. Unfortunately, we are recording this very shortly after we learned that Justin Townsend died today, which is pretty devastating to everybody on this podcast. So if you didn't already know his music, please go celebrate it and celebrate the life that he had. Elizabeth Cook. She's freaking amazing. Heroin Addict Sister is one of the most heart-wrenching songs in the entire world. I really love Corey Brannon, Austin Lucas. That's kind of where I'm at, is that more contemporary indie Americana thing.
Let me give one more shout out. Benjamin Todd.
Hell yeah.
Really fucking good. Really fucking good. Lost Dog Street Band, all that shit. Fire. The Hill County Devil.
The Faceless, Michael King.
The last thing you remember.
Shut up. Shut up.
I want to say this. Hey, Mr. Officer, how are you today?
Oh my god, fuck off.
Now you're saying.
All right, what's up?
All right, this is a good one. What are y'all's thoughts on regards to the balkanization of the U.S.? It is fucking horrible. That will be a devastating, fucking horrible situation. And I think that if people want to know what the balkanization of the U.S. will look like, look at fucking Yugoslavia. And
You just wanted to say balkanization.
Yeah. The short answer is I'm again it.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, I think the irony of the balkanization of the United States, as we are currently talking about it, is it is parallel to the entire existence of the United States. When we're talking about balkanization, it's an inevitable thing that is going to happen in an area that's as geographically large as the United States is. You're going to have factionalism based on regions, and you're going to have different struggles, different needs, different surges in power, and it's I don't think think it's possible to keep an area as large as we are completely unified. And I think that is ultimately detrimental to everybody, the closer to the bottom, regardless of the area that they live in.
We've already seen the tensions between Alabama and Georgia and Florida over water rights. I mean, imagine when resources start shrinking. I'm just,
Millions of people are going to die because it's going to be fucking horrible.
I'll do it.
And we've seen enough, I think this year in particular, we've seen so much abdication of responsibility at the federal level and, more powers than should ever have been necessarily placed on to state governments, further forcing that hand and expediting that process.
In the great words of a poet from Chicago named Chief Keef, that's that shit I don't like.
Oh my fucking God. That's the only thing that can save 2020 though is if Bobby Shmurda gets paroled. That's the only thing that could save.
Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it. That hat's going to land.
God, I hope so.
King of New York.
What were
All
the
right, y'all. Let's do one more. And
Final
let's
question.
Go to bed. Final question of this round.
I want to do the Joe Biden one.
No,
Don't.
What were the moments that radicalized you?
the Iraq War.
The Iraq War.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. No, definitely. That's when I really came of age in politics, was that the whole bullshit Bush administration.
Yeah, I feel like I was born an anarchist, and I feel like what honestly radicalized me, and not to get all mushy and shit, was this podcast. This podcast radicalized me. I declared myself a communist on this podcast. You guys radicalized me.
Oh, I love you, Tyler.
Love you guys.
I got a quick story to tell. So there's this weird white kid that went to New York and came back with this CD by Immortal Technique.
Oh,
I was about to say, did he go to New York to work at a camp and then constantly tell everybody
He did.
stories about
He did.
when he worked at camp?
that's when I was a camper. That was when I was a camp. I came back with that Immortal Technique CD.
Y'all,
Yeah.
95% of our group chat is Nelson telling us camp stories.
Camp stories are the best. That'd be a podcast episode.
I will. Okay. That's not going to be a podcast episode. So Tommy, you came back with this CD.
Yeah. Basically, he came back with an Immortal Technique CD, and Immortal Technique radicalized me.
I'm obnoxious, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When he said, "I'll run through Little Havana yelling Viva Fidel," I think that was the moment I was like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kate.
I was actually raised farther left than most people, not just in the South, just in general. My dad spent 2 weeks in Rikers Island after he occupied a building at Queens College, New York, in protest of the Vietnam War. And so that's just the kind of house. So I grew up in the kind of household where we were always we were always talking about everything going on. So it was I grew up very aware of current event. My bougie ass, all girls school called my parents in kindergarten when I was 5, because they were really worried that I was explaining Operation Desert Storm to my classmates, and they didn't feel like that was appropriate for kindergartners. I didn't do it well. I was 5, but I was aware that it was happening, and they were very alarmed by that. And so it's I grew up in a household where activism was encouraged. And then honestly, I turned kind of more towards the center when I was in college, because I thought that was going to be a more effective way of getting shit done. Nelson's making big eyes, but by that, I mean, I had an opportunity to intern for a congressperson, who's in the Democratic Party and who is a good man, and it's just, but ultimately in doing that, I learned a lot of skills, but, sat there the entire time realizing that, my ideology never aligned, that we didn't believe in the same things. And Nelson's mocking me because I'm rubbing the side.
I know what you were
of
doing.
face.
I was like, what are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just rubbing the skin on the side of my face. But I was never all the way there, and eventually I just got comfortable. I don't know that there was a specific point. It was just, you just get tired of not being fucking honest about what you believe and being and just getting pissed off about, like, my friend Steven always phrases it as socialism isn't a dirty word, so quit treating it like one. So you just have to say that shit out loud. So that's how I really got here.
Long live Stalin.
Oh,
No,
buddy.
he did. He did. And he can
Show
stay
your
that
island.
way.
All right, y'all. Any final remarks before we have to take out
This is super fun. I want to do it again.
yeah.
Tyler's entire fucking bit?
Nelson. Go ahead and get your Joe Biden shit off real quick. Go ahead. Bonus
All
question.
right.
Bonus question.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay.
I was like, whoever sent this, like, I might bake some cookies and mail them to
This
you.
was to me. This was to me directly. Hold on. I want to read it verbatim, but I already closed the app because I thought this was going to be that was the last one. But hold on 1 second. I can pull it up.
Hey, Nelson, blank check. Joe Biden can sniff your beard for 10 minutes.
For Nelson, Joe Biden offers you a blank check to sniff your beard for 10 minutes. How much? I am taking that old motherfucker for every dime he has. I'll fucking own everything that he has. I want the presidency. He would have to give me the presidency.
He would have to get the presidency first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck,
how would
yeah,
he
you're
give
right.
it to you? You know what
I don't
mean?
know. Find some loophole. Trump's in office. Anything could fucking happen.
Yeah, like he could not leave.
All right, let's wrap this shit up.
All right.
Woo! At Dixieland, the proletariat, we believe the South will rise again, but this time for the right reasons, those being worker-owned means of production, decolonization, and self-determination for all oppressed peoples. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us on social media at Dixie Prol. We're coming to you from the birthplace of the civil rights movement, Montgomery, Alabama, and the Bluff City, Memphis, Tennessee. We'd also like to recognize that we're recording on land that is occupied and rightfully belongs to the Muskogee and Chickasaw nations. Thanks for all the questions, y'all. I don't know what the hell Will is pointing at me right now, but I really appreciate it. Really love all the fans. Y'all make this possible. And from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank every single one of you, not just the people who sent in questions, but everyone who listens. So, yeah.
Yep.
Thank
Lord
you.
willing, in the eyes. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.